Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mungo Hello everyone and
That's like corny.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mungo podcast. My name is Matthew. I got my friend Gio here. Who's touching his face. I got my friend Gio here. I got my friend Griffin here. And today we're just going to talk about absurd takes on normal things.
We're going to be talking about Looksmasting, okay?
Yeah, we're going to be talking about Looksmasting. Hell yeah.
But Looksmasting is good, bro, because it's like helps you actually get better. There's a bunch of
Okay, so we're joined by a professional in the Looksmasting community. His name is Griffin Chamorro, known for being very productive in his life. Griffin, welcome.
Thank you, Negri, for having me on this podcast.
So, Griffin, I have a few questions for you if you wouldn't mind answering.
Yeah, bro, your screen is frozen, dude.
No one cares, bro. It's not frozen for me.
I'm sending this to it.
Okay, so, Griffin, when did you realize your face had untapped potential?
Probably when I was around the ages of 6 or 7, give or take. I started noticing that I was getting acne and my peers around me weren't. And I started noticing that my zygomatic phallus was kind of protruding. And the only way to fix that I knew of was surgery. But I mean, obviously, as a 6 or 7-year-old kid, you don't have access to all that. But what you do have access is to some dumbbells. So through zygomatic arch training, I was able to basically alter the structure of my face, and now I have these sharp-ass jawline.
I see. So, what separates an amateur glow-up from a professional one?
So it basically depends on the case. I mean, we've had guys.
You're trying to get these questions.
I mean, we've had multiple guys. I mean, we've had guys from all over. We've had guys from fucking who knows where. I mean, you'll see a dude. I mean, we had a guy with a nose probably longer than this.
You know what they say about big noses, huh? Big buggers! Big buggers!
Ew.
Son.
Okay, so I have a third question for you. Is Looksmaxing a lifestyle, a mindset, or a medical condition?
I'd say it's definitely mindset. I mean, because if you look at my room, it's messy as fuck. I don't apply anything that I do to my body to the rest of my life. I mean, I train my body every day.
None except
to maintain this type of a V taper, you kind of gotta just. It's more like a mental framework type of thing.
type shit,
Yeah, because you'll get a dude. I mean, we've had guys come in with missing legs, missing arms, missing. We had a
Chopped from the start, sub-3, subhuman.
He didn't even have a nose, bro. We had a dude that came in and he didn't even have a nose, bro. So we basically
throw him out. You know what I'm saying?
No, we didn't throw him out. So we've had guys come in literally missing elbows, missing arms, missing noses. We had a dude that literally didn't even have a mouth. I mean, we basically made it. We had a dude that was literally shaped like a ball that would just roll around the office. I mean, he got to the point where he would be mogging everyone. We got 6 or 7 available spots right now. If anybody who's listening wants to join the program, but yeah, it's definitely worth investing. I can definitely see this industry growing by at least tenfold.
Sorry to cut you off, Griffin. We have another guest to the podcast. Say hello to Giovanni Grajeda. He is professional sub-3.
I look like a Jewish person. My nose, I kind of look like a Jewish.
All right, this didn't work out as I thought it would. Okay, back to Griffin. What's the ROI in jaw definition in non-mirror interactions?
You look at it retrospectively through the angle of space-time. I mean, there's multiple cases that you could look at this through. I mean, there's been studies published throughout the world. I mean, we've had studies in Kenya done on the research of, nasal protrusion and zygomatic filaments. I mean, it doesn't.
Sure.
The effect isn't as strong online, obviously, because there's a lot of frauding and LARP maxing that goes on. But if you're trying to gesture mog in person, well, not even gesture mog. If you're just trying to be a LARP in person, I mean, go ahead and just walk around with your big ass floppy nose. But if you want to join the program and actually ascend, we basically our whole mission is to basically eliminate jesters, right? So we don't want jesters walking the streets.
Kill them. Kill them. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally, they're like the worst thing ever created. So, we want,
Sure.
our whole focus is, we'll find jesters, and we want to make sure that they're not, jester maxing on the streets. We don't want dudes walking up and like finding vantage points because they're coping for their height.
100%. Yes. Is it worth optimizing your face if you work from home?
I mean, that's a difficult question. I mean, it just depends on your career. I mean, obviously, if you do like gay OnlyFans like I do, definitely matters a lot. But if you're doing, for example, things such as like sales, marketing, things where you're
Sure.
in a spreadsheet and you're not really looking at people, then it doesn't really matter that much. But I definitely think it's like a good thing that you'd want to do just in general. I mean, like when you go outside and touch grass.
So what you were saying you have a gay OnlyFans. Could you delve more into that?
Yeah, so basically, I mean, I genuinely just was so lazy. I just didn't feel like getting a job. So I was like, why can't I just copy what all the women are doing? And just start making gay OnlyFans videos. And, we're on track to make about 10 billion by the end of this month. So definitely seeing a lot of growth there. No pun intended. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's
no pun intended. What do you mean by that?
Oh, there's just definitely been a lot of growth down there. I mean, in that part of the business.
So you've been looks maxing. You've also been penis maxing. I see.
Yeah. So if you've ever heard of this thing called bone smashing, which is where you take hard objects to break the myofascial tissue, what you can do is you can bone smash but on your penis, and it basically forces the myocardial tissue, which normally enlarges your erection, and it makes it. It'll damage it. You'll see some bruising, but it'll actually grow back stronger and thicker and have more capacity, and it'll grow more capillaries. So it's the equivalent of doing like zone 2 gooning, except instead of goon maxing, you're length maxing and girth maxing.
So on Gio's end, it seems like we got something strange going on in this area. It looks like you're cheek biting. It looks like so you're cheating the system.
It looks like there's a bit of fraud coming from.
Actually, I don't believe cheek biting exists. In my own personal opinion, it just means that your jawline is really defined to the point where it looks like you're cheek biting. But it personally just comes down to perspective, because a lot of people like to cheek bite and it's really noticeable. But like me, it looks like I'm cheek biting, but really in realism, I'm not really cheek biting at all. I'm just really that attractive, and my jawline is just that sharp. I take meth around 3 times a week in order to get this, to achieve this build. It's really hard to achieve, because like a lot of people say I'm addicted to meth, but like in realism, I'm just Looksmast. I drank a lot of vodka and alcohol in order to get skinnier and in order to bulk with it. So as you can see, I have huge inserts in my shoulders. I have huge shoulders. I have huge lats.
I'm just gonna cut you off right there, Gio. I have a to our younger audience who's watching the podcast. Would you recommend meth?
Absolutely. I feel like it's good if you don't get addicted to it. It's really based off of how you use it.
But you are addicted, no?
No, I'm not. I only take it 3 times a week in order to hollow out my cheeks and in order to get more skinnier and to get more vascular.
Sure you do.
There's a component of lean maxing when it comes to meth. Definitely not. We're definitely not addict maxing. We're definitely lean maxing. I mean, Clap does it. I mean, Clap's a classic example.
Clip was actually one of our old.
I'm sorry, Griffin was talking. Griffin was talking.
I don't give a fuck. Personally, a self-free human cannot speak over me. That's just my own personal opinion. If you have
the rules are the podcast. The rules of the podcast state that you can't cut other people off. Thank you. Thank you, Gio. Thank you. No, thank you, Gio. Thank you, Gio. Anyway, sorry. As you were saying.
Yeah, so I mean, what Gio's trying to allude at is Clap was one of our students back in 2008. Me and Gio, when we first started the program, Clap came on. He was missing a leg. He didn't have teeth. He was
really
born without hair. So we had to fly him over to
He was
Turkey.
born without hair, huh?
Yeah, so we had to fly him over to Turkey. Our boy Khan over there basically figured out, he runs a hair transplant practice in Istanbul. So we flew him over there, got him worked on. He got hair, had to fix it a little bit, fix the curl patterns. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, we've ascended him from essentially a subhuman to a Chad Light. I mean, some may even say true Chang.
Well, it looks like you guys are doing great. I feel like kind of the odd one out right now. I'm the only one not wearing I'm the only one wearing a shirt right now. It just should I take off my shirt, guys? Like
No, you shouldn't. It's not beneficial to you because you could get sick and that could kill your gains and make you look smaller. But in my own personal case, why me and both Griffin are shirtless is because the UV rays outside is right now. So currently I'm paying, as you can see, the sun is coming in. So
Right, what the fuck is going on? All right, what the fuck? Yo!
yeah! Yo! That's going in. That's going in. That's going in. That's going in. Can love survive asymmetry?
What the fuck does that even mean?
Can you Looksmast while depressed, or is that cheating?
Well, personally, me, in my own personal opinion, I feel like Looksmaxing actually gets you out of depression. I mean, a part of Looksmaxing is it's not about being depressed, right? It's about being your best self and having self-confidence and being able to walk anywhere where you don't give a fuck. Like, genuinely, like, you can hit on any girl you want. Like, it's the best thing. And personally, me, it's a good thing because it's like a part of Looksmaxing is being able to manipulate girls.
The fuck?
I can't say this is a straight face.
Wait, Griffin, if you could, do you want to add on to what Gio's saying? Are you?
No, yeah. So personally, me, like, you're able to coerce girls and manipulate girls into having sex with you, which would improve. Well, I'm going to call it manipulate you.
Gio! My last question for you, Griffin, is what's the correct face for buying milk?
What?
So basically, when you go to a woman, right, you can't say, "Hey, I want your milk." I mean,
We need to have a not chopped person, someone who's not ugly, someone who's not fat, someone who actually goes outside a little bit tan. I mean, we really can't take in a pale guy to get milk for us. So we in order for that to happen, we need to have a guy that usually has a little bit of color in him. That doesn't really have straight hair. We really want a little wavy, textury pattern for his hair. That's the ideal human we want in order to buy that milk. So we would want someone who has a defined jawline also that doesn't have that huge of a nose, but a nose where it's enough, where it's perfectly like sharp, right? That it shows off masculine tendencies, and a face that could show off a really masculine jawline that we personally believe a face that
Whole lot of nothing.
ugly as fuck.
Whole lot of nothing.
I don't even know what I'm saying, bro.
Whole lot of nothing, bro. A nose that's like large enough to show the masculine, but at the blah 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 blah. How do you pick up girls?
So, in order to pick up girls, first we tell them let's go to a club, right? And then once we go to the club, we offer them a drink. We usually have this powder, the special powder.
All right, we're ending the podcast right here. Yep. All right. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Yep. And